News update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hans with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Louisiana has been working diligently to get reliable internet to all people in the state. The Gumbo program is entering its second phase that holds a lot more money. Capitol reporter Shannon Hecht breaks down some of the challenges lawmakers are trying to address.
Louisiana is still working on rolling out broadband across the state. There has been some challenges reaching the most rural areas. And some cities say that during the construction of these fiber lines, there's been damage to their utilities. For the first phase of the Gumbo broadband project, over 80% of the 88,000 locations have been given high-speed internet through the $176 million grant. Now in the second phase, the state must dole out the $1.3 billion awarded from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Act by the end of this year. They have found some rural areas are not getting bids from companies, so they hope to create incentives or find other ways to make sure people are covered.
There are project areas which might have just two little locations, two addresses, where the cost of building fiber is going to be $60,000. And so in some of those cases, if there's not a taker, then we'll ensure, Rep, that we find a solution for those two folks.
Mayors and representatives for small towns say that while it is a good thing to be getting more reliable internet, there has been poor communication from contractors about when they'll be doing the work. And there have been many instances of water and gas lines being damaged while the fiber optic lines are being laid.
The parish water system, for whatever reason, either doesn't know where their lines are or maybe does a poor job of marking them. And then for the first time, we're hearing from the contractor, hey, by the way, I'm doing this work in your parish. We just hit a line.
It has revealed a greater issue of the state not having a lot of its utility lines clearly mapped out. The Commerce Committee is looking for more answers on how to better track where these utility lines are in each city and better vetting for these companies putting bids on these projects. At the Capitol for your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
And in education news, the University of Louisiana Monroe and Carroll Junior High School have teamed up to help students reach careers in healthcare. Both schools joined at the Carroll Junior High gym to sign the Education Partnership Agreement. This will ensure that each school serves the needs of the students and gives access to opportunities. The agreement will also develop launching points for students interested in health sciences.
It only made sense. About half of my faculty and staff have received degrees at ULM. It is a big deal, not only for our kids, but this community, just to make the connection between one of the closest public schools to ULM and just build that bridge that's symbolically already there.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
It's going to be very hot this afternoon as these temperatures approach the upper 90s, and some places cannot be ruled out the triple digits. Now, there is a frontal boundary hold up just down to our southwest where there might be a chance for a pop-up shower or two, mainly closer towards the I-49 corridor, but around Ruston, Winfield, parts of Grant Parish cannot rule out maybe a hit or miss pop-up shower. It will be relatively brief, and once the sun goes down, we'll be mostly clear. Temperatures will fall just to the mid-upper 70s. Winds will start to shift a little bit more suddenly, but still staying calm, not going to be breezy or anything. And then that front will be a little bit more to the northeast, where for Wednesday we'll have a chance for maybe a pop-up shower or two, mainly in southeast Arkansas and parts of the Mississippi Delta. And then as we go out the rest of this week, we will kind of continue with these temperatures reaching the triple digits with the excessive heat. So make sure you're practicing heat safety, especially for the after-school sports. And those school starts back for many locations this week. Heat advisory has been effective with entire Ark-La-Miss that runs till 8 o'clock this evening. Betting level about 77 degrees for tonight, staying mostly clear, warm and muggy though. And then tomorrow, don't expect much of any change. It's still going to be very hot, and rain chance is still minimum 10%. Some places won't see anything. Some places might see a pop-up shower, and that's really the trend as we close out the week, even going throughout much of this weekend. As you can see, triple digits will last through the start of next week, with temperatures still remaining in the upper 90s. We'll start to see a little bit more clearing by next Tuesday. Lows will be falling to the mid-70s.
Well, that is it for your midday update. Be sure to be aware of the heat and to drink plenty of water. NBC News Daily continues.
See the live video from El Dorado with the El Dorado Tower Cam. Every newscast on NBC 10 News, sponsored by Blackman's Furniture.